In his 88 years of life, Bill Russell was so much more than a basketball player.
And today, Netflix released a two-part documentary film, Bill Russell, Legend, and I had the opportunity to sit down with the director of that film to get insight on the process of capturing this larger-than-life figure.
Well, he was a five-time MVP. He won 11 championships in 13 seasons. He took his USF team to 2 championship seasons. He won a gold medal at the Olympics. You know, you talk about being a winner. He was a winner.
Bill Russell is one of the most decorated athletes of all time, a giant in the pantheon of basketball, both as a player and a coach. But his story goes far beyond the court.
Bill Russell has transcended sports. He's transcended the game of basketball.
And he left a major impression on the city of Boston, on the Boston Celtics. You know, his legacy is long.
Sam Pollard is the director of the new Netflix two-part documentary, Bill Russell, Legend. The film tells the full story of Russell's life, highlighting both his long career with the Boston Celtics and his activism that ultimately changed the world forever.
More than any athlete of his era, Bill Russell came to define the word winner. Bill Russell, the man, is someone who stood up for the rights and dignity of all men.
Russell was a civil rights icon whose work advocating for racial equality changed how athletes utilized their celebrity for good.
I don't think anybody could follow or fill the shoes of Bill Russell, but it was a different time.
You know, what Bill Russell did back then, you could lose your life. It was intense to think about a star basketball player to be a part of the March on Washington. And Bill Russell had that kind of courage that you can't deny. It was really very, very special.
Russell's legacy will continue to live on, and Pollard says that today's current NBA players are directly affected by his historical presence.
They're standing on his shoulders, man. There weren't many basketball players doing what Bill Russell did.
What do we want? When do we want it? Now!
Celtic star Jaylen Brown is a strong advocate for social justice. In May of 2020, he drove 15 hours from Boston to Atlanta to lead a peaceful march when the deaths of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor sparked nationwide protests. But he knows there's still a long way to go.
Bill Russell was a special human being, and I couldn't compare myself or anyone to him. No, it's an honor to be mentioned in the same name, but undeserving as of yet.
Russell was a larger-than-life figure, and after poring over hours of footage, Sam Pollard reflected on his job as a filmmaker, piecing this documentary together.
I had a real opportunity to really understand who Bill Russell was, both as a player and as a man. Bill Russell was complicated. He was unusually interesting. He was a basketball genius on the court, and he was a man who believed in civil and human rights.
Special thanks to our sports producer Mike Pitts putting that piece together. By the way, the Celtics have announced that Sunday's game against the Memphis Grizzlies will be a Bill Russell tribute game. February 12th would have been the legend's 89th birthday.
Inflation already pushing food banks to the edge. Why next month things could get even tighter?
In light of the case of the Duxbury mom accused of